Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This will be for the week of the 10th to the 16th of June. I do have my door open here. If you hear thunder and lightning, I apologize if it bothers you, but I absolutely love it. So you might be able to hear that, but there's a train coming too, so apologies for the sound. But anyway, let's dive straight into your reading, my angels. Let's see what's going on for you guys, okay? Let's see for my lovely Sagittarians, please, Spirit. Can you give us some messages that they will need during this time? For Sagittarius, please. Initial E. I don't know if you guys deal with like horses, because that's what I was seeing as well. Like, don't know. That's very random. Maybe the horse is like a spirit animal or just something significant for you. Anyway, you have a leg up here, which actually really refers to allowing yourself to let other people take the reins. Sometimes we feel like we're doing everything, but this card is saying, hey, look, allow yourself to get some support from others at this time. So whether it's just asking some family members for some help, all right, you're in a vulnerable time, maybe where you don't really know what the next steps are, or you're just feeling very tired. And this card is saying, allow yourself to get a leg up, all right, from somebody who can help you out here. You know how people like, you put their hand open for you to kind of step on it to get across something, to get over something. I'm feeling like some of you are trying to get over a wall, whatever that means to you, or on a horse. Maybe it's a leg up on a horse. And it feels like you might need some support from others or help from others to get over this wall or get onto this horse. I don't know what they're meaning by that, but it's clearly relevant for somebody. All right, go the distance coming through as well. It represents actually having this ambition coming through. So what's interesting about this, I don't know if somebody is helping you to reach a goal, and that could definitely be what this represents here. Sometimes this older polar bear could actually just be the universe, allowing the universe to lead you somewhere, allowing your spirit guides to lead you somewhere, because there's clearly an obstacle, okay, and it's just asking for you to rely on something else. You don't need to know how to get over this wall. Sometimes it's about asking for advice from somebody else or allowing the universe to do it, but you have to surrender, okay? And go the distance again is like actually really being this cheater energy of running fast and achieving goals, is ambition. It kind of gives me Mars vibes just because of the colors of this card, but also because of what it represents. Is like ambition is action, or it's aggressive, fiery energy. So I like that, but it needs vulnerability first. It needs the water to then go into the fire. So again, some of you, this is about your feelings, going through these feelings, getting support for your feelings before you can have ambition. If you're struggling, emotionally, that could be the thing here. You have to release something, surrender something before you can have. And also, they're just showing me the difference between these cards. This is the snow and this is like the desert. So it's like two very different environments. You kind of have to go through the snow. I'm seeing a journey spiritually, clearly as a journey where you are going from something that again is quite, when we think of snow or we think of cold places, you kind of need a bit more support. I don't know why they're telling me this. I don't know what that means to you, but let's carry on. It's almost like I see some travel, but it may not be literal traveling across the world, in which case, like, I don't know. It just feels like you're going from a dark winter maybe towards, warmer times. I don't know. More ambitious times, okay? I think this is more about, spiritually needing help first before you can rush ahead. You have woman holding a heart. Can you hear the thunder? I really hope you can. I love it. Woman holding a heart is really about addressing your heart chakra. This could be about you having some emotional feelings for someone, or someone could have some emotional feelings for you, or you are just healing your heart space, which is nice considering you do need vulnerability to allow others to help you here. So again, you might be really just understanding what you need to do to help your heart space. You also have the third eye, the sixth chakra coming through here, and you do have 444 in this deck coming through. So that's about the structure, the grounding of something I'm hearing. Now, because the sixth chakra is here, it's about opening your third eye, being able to see the signs, synchronicities of the universe, seeing beyond what we can see with our two eyes. So maybe it's your psychic abilities, or again, because you have deceit being on the bottom of the deck here, and contract. For some of you, this could be work, or again, it just could be about seeing the truth of something, and it's kind of to do with deceit. So trust your intuition. Okay, as you can see here, she has a blindfold on, which makes sense because what we're saying here, there might be deceit that's going on beyond what you can see with your two eyes. It's a third eye intuition. You know, it's something that you have a feeling about, or maybe you've seen it in a dream, or, you know, maybe it's just, I don't know, like something about somebody, I don't know, there's something here about trust your instincts. Okay, about somebody. This could be work, again, someone who's just trying to take advantage of you. Like, it's a very selfish energy, so just be aware. If you get a sense that someone's selfish at this moment of time, you don't need selfish people around you, like, or you never really need selfish people around you. But because you have a leg up, what you're really needing right now is a support system. And if some friends or some people around you are definitely not that and they're very self-absorbed, then I think they're asking you to kind of either, again, allow yourself to rely on others who are trustworthy, or the universe. Let's carry on though. I thought I had to mention up just because the third eye and deceit being there definitely needs some attention. All right, but let's see. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Self-worth and expansion. I like that you're practicing self-worth, or you're focusing a lot on it, or you're able to actually see that you are worthy of something. Okay, whether it's the throne, so you're worthy of success, you're worthy of being a leader, you're worthy of authority, you're worthy of taking control of your life, or whatever it is. And it's so interesting that it has the snow here again. It's important. I don't know why Spirit doesn't really bring up this to me much, but it's in this winter, or it's in this environment, that you actually gain self-worth. And I think it's understanding that you're worthy of support. If you think about it, like kings or queens or emperors or empresses, people who sit on a throne don't always do everything. They've got an empire, but they are the ones on the throne. They have other people who help them to have that empire or that city or whatever. So it's almost like some of you might benefit from getting support from others and sitting on the throne, or being a leader in your life or in your world. Or this era is teaching you self-worth before you are able to chase a dream, chase a goal. Then you have expansion, which I love. So this is always lovely to have when it comes down to the fact that you are achieving goals, because you're going beyond what you used to believe you were worth. So again, I like that. Self-worth and expansion seems like it needs to go in an order though. But let's carry on. Sorry. Let's carry on. For my lovely Sagittarians, please, what other decks do we have? I think it's this one next. Keywords, let's get to fear. All right. Fear says, as an affirmation, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So finding a solution to conquer a fear and to go into an energy of love. Okay. And you also have courage. So how do you conquer a fear? Through courage. And then reminding me of a phrase where it's like, what is it? Like, I always forget the phrases that they put in. It's to do with it, like when you face a lion, suddenly the lion disappears, or something like that. Like when you actually stand up to face something that you're fearful of, most of the time, and it's actually happened in my life too, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, even though I've been scared of it. The moment that I actually say, okay, that's fine, it never happens. Like, and I'm like, oh, okay, great, you know. So courage coming in says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. In this case, self-worth is important for your courage, okay, to understand that you are worthy of conquering a certain fear that might be holding you back. Sometimes the leg up card could be like a therapist, or someone who's like a life coach who's able to help you, give you advice to kind of reaffirm what you already know, but just need a little bit of a boost, you know, a little bit of a leg up. All right, let's dive into this deck. Then we will pull some tarot cards out. Let's see for my lovely Sagittarians, please. Spiritual growth, love that. I will show you. Let's get 3 more. All right, you got 2 more. Let's get 1 more. Sagittarius this week, what's important for them to hear? Serenity. All right, spiritual growth. Love that with everything that's coming through. I think it's important. Serenity, so some really lovely feelings coming through. Soulmate. So soulmate, it's not screaming anything romantic apart from the woman holding a heart. So for some of you, there could be some romance coming in. You are going to be meeting your soulmate. For others of you, soulmate can really, again, be just about love, like platonic love, you know, finding really good friendships, finding people who really do care about you. Okay. And then you have playfulness, which I'll hold here. So playfulness, bringing some more fun to your life, even when there is fear. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's dive into your tarot then. Let's get one card, please, Spirit, for the overall energy for the week ahead for Sagittarius. All right, one, please. The World. You're stepping into a new beginning. I love that. A new you, maybe. Sometimes the wild card is like an upgrade. I always see it as that, like a glow up, maybe even as well. So you guys could be upgrading your energy. All right, you are stepping into maybe a new way of doing things. Regardless, it's a new beginning, ending of old cycles, beginning of new ones. So I love that. The wild, again, can represent some sort of journey. Like we've had, you know, the snowy area, and we're having the desert. So again, it could be some travel coming up for you guys. But let's get one card. We will clarify that. We'll get one more for your energy. How will Sagittarius be feeling? What's the energy of Sagittarius? Judgment. The Magician. Love that, because it jumped on top of the World. So this tells me that you're manifesting in a new beginning, because you this week will be surrendering something. These are major arcana cards, by the way, guys, so really huge week for you. The Judgment card comes before the World. You have to release something, forgive something, allow yourself to let go of something before you can go into the next chapter. So you guys are actually manifesting a new beginning because of some sort of surrendering that you're doing here, which I love, because again, how we started the reading was actually finally letting go of the need to control something, or the need to be the one to do something here. I don't know why they're doing that. It's almost like I settle down. So I love that. You know, in Judgment, they have to kind of release their bodies in order to, you know, go up to heaven, to go into this next spiritual state, the next state. So it represents like a new chapter of your life. So I like that, because it came up with Magician. Love this for you. You're going to be feeling powerful, definitely be feeling worthy. So I like that. The Magician is about bringing thoughts into reality, actually fully manifesting in an idea into something physical in your life. So let's just clarify this. Clarify the World. The King of Pentacles. So this could be in regards to your finances. Judgment coming back out again. All right. She again has to release something. She's setting herself free from something so her soul can have an upgrade. I'm hearing your soul is having an upgrade. That's what spiritual growth is about here, guys. You guys might be growing your wings, for example. Don't know what they mean by this. I think it's to do with this King of Pentacles, because it's clarifying the World. So you're stepping into an energy of having material wealth, financial abundance, stability, structure. Maybe it's about you knowing your worth, self-worth, being in this King of Pentacles position. So maybe you're releasing the fears that maybe you have in regards to making money, or to being in a certain position in your career, or to having certain assets. The King of Pentacles is very like material world. You know, it's earth sign energy. It's very grounded. Interesting. We will look into some blockages for you guys of what has been like. I want to clarify what was delaying this. The Devil. It was fears. It was things that were kind of manipulating you into not doing something, or not feeling worthy of expansion or growth, or being someone new. And when I say that, again, it could again just be to do with maybe seeing your own deceit. Maybe the deceit was not really just others. It was also maybe deceiving yourself out of opportunities, being able to recognize that. But the Devil could be someone else. So take it however it resonates. But because you have fear, you are really releasing fears. You're releasing absolutely anything that's caused you to be tied up to something. So it could be a contract. Maybe you're finally coming away from a contract, soul contract, maybe a person. You're finally releasing deceit. That's allowing you now to step into a beautiful energy. And by the way, this King of Pentacles has a wolf next to him, which represents, well, I think it's a dog, right? It looks like a wolf here. Whatever it means, like this usually is supposed to mean like loyalty, having a loyal companion. Okay. So like I feel like maybe if it's like past relationships, maybe in your heart you've not allowed yourself to rely on others because what you've experienced in life has been manipulation, people holding you back, or deceit. But now you're opening your energy to others at this time. That could be definitely the case. All right, let's look at Judgment. Seems that's definitely been, you're releasing what? The past. 6 of Cups, you're releasing something to do with nostalgia. When you think so much about past energy, your brain doesn't really understand the difference between a thought and what's really happening. So it will bring up those same emotions. I'm sure we're all familiar with it. So if you kind of constantly reflected on the past and difficult moments, the devil, then again, you've been living in the past. Maybe things haven't really changed much for you. But again, this is right, or it could be an old story you've told yourself. Like the Judgment is about releasing something, and in this case, it's absolutely to do with some sort of past nostalgia. The Magician is saying guys, the Magician's the Magician is clarifying the Magician. Guys, this is incredible. Manifestation completely. We have Ace of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 2 of Cups. Some of you are manifesting in a soulmate if that's what you've been wanting. Absolutely passionate, deep love. Like this is going to be a crazy sensation for you guys. Like you could meet them through traveling, or there definitely could be someone from a different location to you, or someone that you could end up traveling with. But anyway, moving away from that, what I wanted to say, for some reason, almost slipped my word. I don't know what this phrase is, but I was going to say the Magician is manifesting a magician. So for some of you, there's 2 ways I want to say that. Some of you are manifesting in a manifesting energy. So you're kind of like double, I don't know, it's like you're manifesting in to become a manifester. I don't know. Others of you could actually be manifesting in someone who is also a manifester like you. And again, that could be to do with love. But because you also have 2 new beginnings and new chapters with the Magician, it definitely feels like you're manifesting in 2 different areas of your life. Love, self-love, just valuing yourself, like the self-worth card was saying, but also maybe a new idea that's really going to move your life forward, again, in an ambitious way. But it all starts with surrendering. And in this case, maybe it's about being open and vulnerable, about maybe needing some help, but it can be just the universe saying, actually, universe, I don't know how to get above this wall. I don't know how to go over it, like this blockage in my path. Can you please help me? And surrender it, let go. And they seem to be coming in, and it's helping you to expand. Right, let's have a little look then. Let's see what the advice is, please, for Sagittarius. Right. Your advice: do not overthink a situation. The 9 of Swords is about, feeling overthinking. This is mental conflict, this is very much mental conflict, thinking about all the worst case scenarios and maybe reflecting again on past conflict. This could be, again, similar to the 6 of Cups, thinking about arguments, when you are going back to an old argument here, or just thinking about conflicting, challenging times here, or thinking and anticipating challenges. Let's get one more as advice. The 9 of Swords as advice is: do not overthink, do not overcomplicate, or do not sit up thinking about negativity, okay? It's not going to help your energy. And you have the Hierophant. Your advice, for some of you, this is very strongly saying as advice to rely on your faith at this time. Okay, because of what we've been saying about the universe giving you a leg up, I think it's about submitting to the universe a bit here. Addressing your fears. The Nine of Swords is heavily about anxiety and fear. Addressing a fear. Surrendering. Not surrendering to it. It's not about that. As I said before, it's that courage that, you know, kind of the moment that you know, I don't know what the phrase is. Anyone let me know in the comments about the lion. Like the moment that you step up to the lion, it disappears. You know, it's like the moment that you go to conquer something, it disappears. Right. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Queen of Wands, what you're overthinking has a lot to do with your confidence. Queen of Wands, whether this is somebody from the past, okay, but I feel like this is mainly to do with you. Maybe you're overthinking, is my idea even a good idea, or are people going to judge me because of my personality? The Queen of Wands stands out very naturally. She just is a very gorgeous queen out of all the queens, but it's mostly because of her energy. Like, she is supposed to be the most attractive as well, which I love, and she is. So you guys are attractive, but it's also about understanding that you have a very unique way of looking at things, and your ideas are very maybe spontaneous, especially Sagittarius. I'm speaking to Sagittarians, all right? You guys are known to be very spontaneous, or, you know, you are the sign of expansion. You guys constantly are forever, you know, the forever students in life. Because of your constant curiosity for things. The Queen of Wands, again, Nine of Swords, you guys are really overly thinking your worthiness. So your advice is to not do that. Don't give it, you know, don't do that. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles. That's interesting. Now, Ace of Swords is truth, is clarity, which I love. And some of you need to, you know the truth. Most of the time, you know you're worthy, but it's like you're having a hard time believing in it. All right. But it's like submitting to that truth and living by it. Just like the Hierophant is about your beliefs. And the Four of Pentacles, though, is again about holding back or holding on, or not being open to something. So again, I feel like some of you need to address truth. Judgment, again, is about clarity, which I feel like you will be doing, is addressing a truth, addressing a new energy, and letting go of the need to control or hold on to something. She's afraid that people are going to pickpocket her, by the way. So she's like holding her purse very closely to her. You're afraid that someone might, you know, take advantage of you, use you, take what you have. All right. So very understandably, you have a very protective energy over yourself, especially because of this Devil and the Six of Cups. Some of you will be meeting somebody new. Like I'm saying again, this will be someone that you will just have, conversation with. Okay, this is like a message coming through from the Hierophant. So someone that you might marry or whatever. The Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I feel like they're asking you to step into this truth, this light. Okay, don't hold yourself back from something here. Protect yourself, absolutely. But the Ace of Swords is also like trusting your gut instinct and trusting your truth. Like I said before, if you sense that someone is deceitful and you feel it to your bones, then okay. But if you are just anxious because of your past experiences, again, I would say don't let your past hold you back, like especially from a good connection with somebody. All right. I think that's where they're asking you to be playful. Some of you are very protective of yourself and it's not allowing you to have fun. They're showing me a clock being significant, or I don't know if that's like the timing of something. I don't know if you heard the cards. Okay, anyway. Right. If this is a romantic interest, can you tell me a little bit about them? Nine of Cups, they're your wish fulfillment. This person is very free, maybe work oriented. All right, someone who's very hardworking. Nine of Cups is literally like wish fulfillment. This person has a lot of achievements in their life, definitely feeling like that. They have this beautiful Sagittarian and energy too. So again, maybe I'm hearing very free-willed. This person definitely is very spontaneous. This is like a being set free. So for a lot of you, this person is very freeing. So it's asking for you to be open to that energy. If you trust them, this is not the devil. This is not the deceit energy. All right. Trust your intuition. Don't know if they're into music. I don't think you can hear this, what I'm doing on the table, but it sounds like a DJ. I don't know if it's DJ or like I don't know. They're also showing me like writing or scripting could be important for you guys, or doodling. I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you, if you're intuitive, maybe that helps you. I know some people who like kind of like sketch or like put the pen on paper and it helps them to connect to the spirit world. I don't know. It's very random. But yeah, sorry. Nothing's a coincidence when I put the camera on. So it's important for somebody out there. So let's get you some tea leaf tarot and dive into this for you. For Sagittarius, please. These are some random messages. Did I already mention that? You have news is on the way. You have a wish is granted. You have good news. You have finger. This is warning you of an event. This is problem, but usually this comes up like just as a little hint in this direction. And it actually came up with younger man. So if you're manifesting love, it could be with someone a bit younger than you. If it is a problem, just remember that this could even be a warning to pay attention to something. Whether it's good or bad is really kind of up. It's up to your life, to be honest. Everyone will be different. You have money will be coming to you. Haystack, look at this. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. The seeds that you've planted are coming into fruition for you. Good fortune. You have a lot of beautiful cards. An exciting event. Ooh, temptation will test you. Be aware of that energy. Again, that's very similar to the devil and deceit. And again, maybe because of that past energy, it's like you'll be tempted to think back out, those times that were challenging for you, but it's not. Focus on where you're headed. Okay. Focus on where you are going. That's where to focus. Temptation will be like, hey, look at me from the past. Like, I'm over here. Remember what I did to you. You don't want to look at that anymore. It's not your story. It's not where you're heading. Okay. So focus on the future. Okay. My angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. This was a very positive reading from what I felt anyway, especially the tea leaf tarot cards were bringing out really good energy, which is always nice because those are quite random and there is a lot of difficult cards in there. So the fact that you had some really good ones is definitely a sign. But anyway, I hope this has helped in some way. Let me know. Make sure that you comment because I would love to see how this resonated with you, because otherwise I don't know. I'm just speaking at that point. But anyway, like and subscribe if you wish, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.